think every fighter gets into the octagon. I mean, I don't know for everyone, I guess, but for myself now, I'm just on search for that perfect performance. You know, if I can just do that perfect performance one day, I'll be happy. I'll walk away.
Are you satisfied?
Not yet.
What the hell? You're a legend, BJ. What's going to make you satisfied?
When I finally step in the octagon and perform to the potential that I think I can.
All right. Well, then the best is yet to come, because, I mean, I think Loretta and I, we would attest that you've already performed pretty high up there.
You know, a lot of people talk about mixed martial artists and say these different things, well-rounded and all this, and people say that's the greatest mixed martial artist or he's the greatest, but I see holes in everyone's game. You know, a lot of people, you might think they're the greatest, but let me see them fight off their back, or let me see them do something else, you know, and I want to be able to do it all, and I want it to all come to play one time while I'm in there.
BJ, is there a difference between a prize fighter and a martial artist?
There definitely is a difference between a prize fighter and a martial artist. A prize fighter goes out there and will win with any means possible, and not that a martial artist can't be that person also, but a martial artist is someone who feels it deep down inside his soul.
It's a way of life, right?
It's a way of life. It's nothing else. It's nothing to do with anything else. That's how you're going to live when you retire.
Do you ever get sick of when people say, oh, BJ Penn came from a privileged upbringing, like that has anything to do with you choosing to fight for a living?
You know,
and hopefully you won't need any of those when you're fighting. But you know what I mean? Like a lot of people, and people like me, we get paid to prognosticate. You know, we say stuff stupid like that. And in my opinion, I've never said it about you, but I've heard it, and I think it's dumb. And I just want to know your opinion of that.
You know what's the strangest thing is, my parents are the biggest cheapskates. We never had more than $5 in our pocket our whole lives growing up. All we ate was canned food. And you know, I'm like, if my life wasn't just like yours, I don't know what's going on. I don't know, you know, that's the thing. They're the biggest cheapskates on the face of the earth. I tried to get them to redo my house the other day. They wouldn't do it. They said, no, you don't got any money, you can't do it. Just buy me a new couch at least.
All right, last question. Matt Hughes, his next bout coming up. I mean, he's a guy who's come up in the ranks with you. His fight with Diego Sanchez got canceled, but they're waiting for maybe Josh Koscheck. Matt Hughes is a guy who, again, like you, proved everything he needed to prove. 9-time champion. But do you think he is smart for taking a fight with Josh Koscheck?
I think it's a tough fight for Matt to take on a 3-week notice. Of course, it's tough for Josh. He's got 3-week notice himself. But you know, Josh has got some areas. You know, what if Josh puts Matt on his back, or you know, what if Josh hits Matt with the overhand right? You know, Josh has some ways to win the fight. I think hopefully for Matt, you know, the UFC offered him some money to take the fight on short notice, so that's a payoff right there. And honestly, if Matt comes ready and Matt's serious, he wants to win, he can win too. I don't count him out against anyone.
BJ Penn, thank you so much, man.
Thank you. Right on.
Good to see you, bro. Thanks, man. Kirk.